Welcome back to Let's Play Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga 2. Last time we made it to the airport and we got a reasonable way into the dungeon there, but now we have backed out because we've got a side quest to do. I have already set myself up for the coming boss fights. We're going to have to get through several, and they are relatively tough, so good preparations is pretty critical to actually winning these fights. As you can see, I've got Cielo set up with a couple attacking skills here, but the main thing we want on him is a debuff, a buff, some healing, and as you can see, I want him to be immune to Nerve and Panic, and have Void Charm set there, just because I don't have Null Charm. If I did have Null Charm, I would honestly just set that instead. For Sarah, we've got Zeodyne, Xandine, Bufudyne. The upcoming bosses are weak to those skills. I got Mind Charge for boosting the damage of these skills, as well as pairing with Cielo to use Charge and Debilitate. Some extra healing in case I need it. And I've boosted up Xandine and Bufudyne, as well as Life Bonus to give me some extra survivability there. The main thing you may want to note is that I've got the Dual Ring equipped, so Sarah can go twice in a row. The reason for that is because, well, Gale over here, he really cannot contribute much, so what I've done is I've just set him up to be as durable as possible in human form. Being in human form will nullify his weakness, and as an added fringe perk, will give us an immunity to Expel, which will be important. I have him set up with the Protect Ring that's been customized with some blue gems, as well as a pink crystal, just to boost his defenses on both fronts, and yeah, that's about it, really. Gale just can't contribute much right now, and it would take a ton of grinding to get him to a point, and he would still be less effective than just having Sarah go twice. So what he's going to do is just stand there, cheerlead for us, and if we get into a situation where I need him to throw an item, he will be there for us. Alright, with that taken care of, one other thing I want to address before we move on. Because I completed some mantras off-screen, I unlocked a couple secret mantras. First, over here, we have... oh, Sky Wizard going off. And Battle Demon. Oh, that's actually going to unlock another secret one. Oh, looks like I didn't set new mantras. It's not really going to matter for these upcoming fights, but it's nice, I guess. Alright, so more secret mantras to show off. So Esoteric 6 is unlocked, and let's just get Sarah set on something new. We'll have her work on Earthlord. We will have Gale. Let's see. We will have him work towards... yeah, Demon Soldier will get him Power Charge. That'll allow him to contribute more down the line. And Cielo, he can work on Curse. This is not going to matter because most of the upcoming boss fights do not actually award us AP. Anyway, this mantra right in the center here, that gave us +3 agility to the entire party, very handy. This one we just unlocked is Esoteric 6. This gives us New Banquet, which is a hunt skill that is guaranteed fatal damage to an enemy if used during the new Solar Noise phase. Frankly, this is far too limited and used to be worth it. We are actually going just about past the point where this could actually be conceivably used for us. If I want to do some field hunting, maybe, but... well, I will do some field hunting. I'm just not sure if it's really worth it to learn this to get some guaranteed fatal skills. Min Critical, on the other hand, that can potentially be useful. What that does is that it doubles your crit rate when the Solar Noise phase is at minimum, which can be handy if you're running a physical build. Esoteric 8, on the other hand, completely worthless. No Sleep is has no situational use in this game like it did against the Demi-Fiend in the previous game, and I just don't care for skills like Mana Walk and Chakra Walk. I've never had NP issues in this game. The only time I do is when I'm doing dedicated grinding, and even then, just grind near a large Karma terminal. So silly. But that's all I wanted to point out there. Now that I'm done jabbering your ear off, let's actually get into the fights, which is going to be the more interesting part for this video. And, of course, get into an encounter right away. Let's just dumpster this fool. It's very annoying that he's weakening us. Yeah, I've got an Astoma Spray set, but unfortunately the enemies are just too strong in the corrupted EGG. Thankfully, that will not be the case for the other areas we have to visit. Spoiler. Alright, let's recover real quick. And an unknown presence is beyond the door. If you are not familiar, if you do not recognize this area, this is the same room where we fought Abaddon. And waiting for us, well, aren't you a big fellow? And Uriel, much like a lot of the demons in the junkyard, seem to be torn between his real identity and the demon he's become. Well, he's a little crazy, so he just decides to attack us. Alright, so this is very simple. The first two fights we're going to have to do, actually very easy. What we're going to do is just have Cielo charge us here, and then we're just going to have Sarah nail this guy with Bufudyne. Yeah, even bonus bosses in this game still have weaknesses. This is actually one area where Digital Devil Saga 2 is a little bit easier than Digital Devil Saga 1. Even up to the end of the game, a lot of the bosses still have weaknesses. But yeah, Uriel, he is fire-based, he has fire skills that he can use against you. I'm not terribly worried about them. Yeah, I'll take a risk on this. If it strikes Sarah, obviously he'll get an extra go, but she has so much magic, it's not too much of a worry. The Angels, which we are going to be fighting Angels repeatedly, spoiler, they have access to Hama skills and Mudo skills. I've got the Skull Ring on Cielo for the Mudo skills. Gale will have us covered on the Hama skills. If Uriel use Mahamon, that'll just end his turn right there. Unfortunately, he decided to use Judgment. Nice. As you can see, that actually lowered our defense. Little dangerous. Now we're just gonna Mind Charge and Bufudyne this fool, and that should kill him. Yep, there we go. Very easy. First one, nothing to write home about. As you can see, we do not get any AP for defeating him. I wonder why that is. Hope Diamond's kind of nice, though. If I had known I was going to be getting that, I wouldn't have set Gale's ring up fully and actually slotted that in. Now, like I said some time ago, there is actually one treasure that we can get that was not accessible before we came here after clearing this area. And that would be, as soon as we get in here, first over here, get something that I may need for the upcoming fights. Get a Revival Gem. And right here, we get nothing special, honestly. I don't know why I'm talking about it. It's just a Jasmine. More money for us. We are going to be burning through a lot of money before the end of the airport, so that's actually kind of handy. Alright, so I'm going to meet you at the next demon we have to face. See you there. Alright, here we are back in the internment facility. Been a very long time since we had to think about this place, but this is where the next angel we need to fight is located. And going beyond this door, this is of course where we picked up the processed meat before. What factory is he talking about? Well, of course, he just attacks us right away. Now, this is Raphael, and he's not that different from Uriel, honestly. The main difference is that he attacks with Elect-type attacks. Ironically, though, he is actually weak to Elect attacks, so I've swapped out one of my amps for Elect Amp, and we're just gonna pelt him with that. But yeah, this is honestly, again, not a very complicated fight. The next two fights are going to be a lot more interesting than this one. That poison is unfortunate. I'm actually going to want to purge that. Don't want to play too risky. And we'll, actually, yeah, do another Zeodyne. Oh wow, he's already close to dead. Yeah, this, I am pretty well prepared for these guys. This might seem like overkill, but you do not want to go into these fights unprepared, because these guys will kill you. Now here comes Winged Fury. Oh no, wait, he does, I think that is a Force-type attack. Whatever. That's a little unfortunate, but fortunately, Charge can still counteract that, so let's just do that real quick. And we'll just blast him down with more Zeodynes. This should kill him. Yep, there we go. Well, that was a way quicker fight than I was expecting. What a chump. And delicious level ups. Alright, I will actually be, wow, that was way quicker than I was expecting. Well, on to the next area. I will meet you there. Let me just recover real quick. Okay, meet you there. Alright, here we are back in the Karma Tower. This is where our next angel is located, but before we do that, just gotta grab a treasure that I missed last time I was here, and I can't believe I missed that because I came in this room. But a magic data. This will come in handy later. Alright, I'll meet you at the angel. Alright, here we are at our next divine encounter. To find this one, we have to go back to the helipad at the Karma Tower. And this is where the fights get a lot tougher. Alright, so this is Gabriel. She is also rather confused. And she is rather thirsty, it seems. She's going to satiate herself with our blood. Alright, so let's see here. I'm gonna do something a little... Nah, I'll go with charge. Gabriel is where it gets a bit trickier. She uses a lot of ailment skills, including one skill that guaranteed inflicts panic, which is why I want null panic on Cielo. Additionally, she also has charm at her disposal, which is why I have void charm set. So, we'll pelt her with those and get her into her attacking phase. Seems very conflicted. There is Heavenly Smile. Oh, okay, that is different than what I expected. Apparently that one always just inflicts random ailments. That is in fact a alternate name for Vanity. Good to know, I suppose. Wow! She is already almost dead. I completely misunderstood how that attack worked. Let's see if we can't get a Panacea onto Sarah now. Well, you tried your best, Gale. Hey, he got to contribute. And she just Heavenly Smiles again. Thankfully, I did not get hit with anything nasty there. There we go. Oh, wow. Very lucky. Well, that was a very weird fight. But we persevered. No problem. Alright, now, we have got one more fight to get through, and unlike the previous ones where I've won those with little difficulty, this one's going to be a bit of a doozy. I will meet you there. Yeah, I just want to figure out what the most effective way to get there is, but this one actually requires us to backtrack quite a bit. Man, now isn't this nostalgic? After all this time, we're back in the occupied sector, because this is where the final boss encounter for this quest is. So, we want to head out, back to the surface of the city, expose ourselves once more to the black sun, and also the angel that awaits us. Man, we've come pretty far since the start of this game, huh? And since the junkyard, really. What awaits us here? Well, not just 1, 2, 3, no, 4 angels, the ones we fought previously, plus Michael. These guys seem to be implying that they're not from this world. What could that possibly mean? Something to think about. But yes, this is a gauntlet. We have to fight every angel in order, from Uriel to Raphael to Gabriel to finally the new one, Michael. So we're gonna approach this a little differently. I'm set up for the same way I was for the Gabriel fight. What I want to do first and foremost is, before getting any serious damage in, I want to boost our stats up all the way. Raphael, Uriel, and Gabriel, they do not have access to buff purging skills, though they do have debuffs at their disposal. So we just want to get our buffs set up all the way, and then start laying into them, and maybe Cielo can throw in Debilitates after a while. And we'll throw in a Bufudyne. Ooh, wow. Pretty good. That's actually a little undesirable, though, because he's gonna probably start throwing out more nasty attacks. Eh, that's manageable. Alright, that's fine. We get this last charge set up, and then we'll just focus on blasting these guys down. So, throw out our Mind Charged Bufudyne. And we'll throw out another Bufudyne. Not even bother with Mind Charge for that one. Yeah, considerably weaker than if we had the amp on there. Alright, what's he gonna do? Judgments? I'm not too worried about this. Defense weakening is a little annoying, but I can just do another charge to offset that. He's getting in some pretty decent damage there. Alright, nothing too bad though. Yeah, I probably will want to get up on... Well, actually no, it probably isn't worth it. Next up is, of course, Uriel. At this point, Cielo doesn't really have much to do, so we'll just have him contribute some weak damage here. We'll throw out relatively weak Zeodynes also. Oh, hey, that's actually kind of an obnoxious bug with the dual ring. Sometimes it screws up when reinforcements come in. That's the first time I've seen it happen in a boss encounter, though, but yeah, sometimes I guess the scripting for the fight really messes with the effect, and it causes it to not actually activate like it's supposed to. That's a weird thing that happens on occasion. Okay, So we'll Zeodyne this guy. Zeodyne him one more time. Let's see if Cielo can't finish him off with a weak old Zionga. Yeah! Alright, so Gabriel. This time we would just want to start throwing out Void Charm and anything else I can deal with. Cielo nullifies Nerve and Mind Damage, so I'm not too concerned about what those do. Or Nerve and Panic. So used to how they were named in Nocturne. Yeah, I guess Gale can fire up some bullets. But we're doing pretty good here. Alright, hit us with your best shot, Gabriel. Weird. They keep talking about this not being their world. What could that possibly mean? Yeah, I guess we'll never know. Alright, so we want to throw out the Panacea here. Panacea, there's the Panacea. And a couple more Zandine should finish her off. Yeah, just one more will do it. Easy peasy. Alright, now here's where the fight gets tough. In comes Michael. First things first, we want to hit him with a Debilitate, and then I'm going to start prepping up Mind-Charged Zandines. Michael actually does have access to Deikuja and Dekunda, so he can just purge all our buffs and debuffs if he feels like it. Looks like this one's fully in character. As you can see, he has access to Rage. Here comes the Deikuja, but I expected that. Mind Charge could be a little rough, but we have pretty good magic. This is going to do some heavy damage. Alright, hey! Gale still proc to dodge there. Alright, we want to focus on getting our health back up first and foremost. So we'll hit him with a Zandine, and Mind Charge up another one, and then I'll start setting up Charge again. Thankfully, he doesn't really have anything in the ways of ailments, and he doesn't use Deikuja or Dekunda too often. And as you can see, Demon Rage could be nasty if he crits. But we did okay there. Alright, we should be safe on our health there. Not too bad. Vanity. Ooh, oh, geez, that's terrible. Ugh. That's about the worst thing that could happen, and the Dual Ring could very much work against me here. Because even though she's charmed, Sarah still goes twice. Yeah, oof, that was brutal. And there goes some of my work undone. Hey! Don't have to worry about the Jupiter's Fury affecting us too badly there. Alright, I may have to have Cielo focus on using Void Charm. Alright, let's better safe than sorry. We'll pass it around so that we can get Void Charm set up and not have to worry about that. And then we'll just have Cielo set that every turn, because I don't want Vanity to come through at the worst possible times. Explode. Nothing too serious. Alright, that's much more manageable. Okay. We will throw up a Mei Diorama here. I gotta think about how I want to approach this. We'll pass, throw up a Mind Charge, and throw up another Void Charm. This is actually kind of a tricky situation to find myself in. Hopefully we can proc a miss on him. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Alright, let's have Cielo cure himself. We'll have Sarah heal us up. And Gale can just sit there and look pretty. I'll risk it. Don't charm. Okay, Mute is much more manageable, honestly. Okay, just gotta think about how I want to approach this. We'll get our HP back up. Pass here. Throw out the Dismute on Cielo and throw up a Void Charm. And then hopefully next turn we can actually put some work in. Yeah. Vanity, very annoying, because there's just no way to predict what it's going to do to you. Doing good on the explodes, buddy. want to do here? Yeah, if I keep focusing on Void Charm, I'm not going to make any progress on this fight, so let's throw some caution to the wind. Play a little bit more risky. Gale's in a pretty good situation being muted. Oh, well, I could have ended this fight a while ago, it seems. Alright, but we did it. Whoa, look at that money. Imagine if I had the Rich Ring equip and get a whole bunch of AP. Very nice. And as you may notice, we've got a Gospel there. That is actually a type of bullet. It's the second strongest bullet in the game. But yeah, pretty decent payout there for beating all those guys. You can get Surf set up closer to the strength cap. And there is one last reward that comes in. The Celestial Angel's solar data flowed into the sky. What does that mean? Well, I'll meet you at a terminal and show you. Alright, here we are at the closest small Karma terminal. And let's just take a look at the reward we got for defeating Michael. Confirming his solar data, we got the Dragon Slayer mantra. This is a very good mantra that teaches some extremely powerful skills. Let's just see that pop up, and of course see our usual rewards. Yes, I understand. I unlocked a bunch of mantras that I don't really care that much about. But the real prize here, a phenomenal power, and over here, we get Dragon Slayer. Now, we can't actually look at it, but as you can see, 1.5 million money, so it is quite expensive, and it takes a ton of AP to learn, but it teaches Divine Light and Fire of Sinai. Fire of Sinai is a random target almighty magic skill that probably at like 99 magic can do 300 damage per hit. Pretty good for random encounters, not so great in boss fights though. Divine Light, on the other hand, is the best random hit skill in the game. It is a physical skill that can hit 1 to 2 times, and it inflicts Debilitate on hit. It is stupidly good. It is far and away one of the best damage dealing skills in the game if it hits twice. It is the one random hit skill in the game that is actually worth the risk. For banking on a double hit in a boss fight, because it can deal like in the ballpark of 2,000 to 3,000 damage depending on what you're fighting, and it lowers all their stats. It's crazy good. I'm definitely going to be learning that on at least one character when we get to the final dungeon. But that's all I really wanted to show off for now. This will probably end up being a shorter than usual video once I cut out all the backtracking, but I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you next time, for real. Once we come back, we will be progressing with the game, and, well, we're getting close to the end. What awaits us once we get done with the airport? You shall see. You shall see. Until then, goodbye.